Gonna do a quick video. I'm at Heart Bar, the campground here. There, Bob and Kathy, they're right there on the where that red box is. Their trailer's right there. When you pull in, you go to the right side, and they've got the brochures, and they're the camp hosts. You can go up and talk to them, and you can pay here. If they're not here, they have a pay place, a little drop box, and they got 4 loops. She said it's set up like a clover leaf. So we're gonna bounce down here. I almost waited too late. We'll go to the Sugarloaf Loop. But this is she said they don't have bear problems here, and I was saying, you know what? I've never seen a bear around Heart Bar. I've seen deer, wild turkeys used to be in here, you know, raccoons. But when she said that, I was like, you're right. I've never seen a bear in this area. That's their camp on the right there. And they have firewood. You can have a fire in here in these fire rings. They've got pull-in with electric. They've got a bear box there. You can store your stuff in there. What was I gonna say about? They have primitive sites. Like if you like this guy right here, he's just got a tent. And boy, the weather's nice. You said it got down to 50 last night. Which, if you want to get out of the heat, this is up about 8,000 feet, I think it is. But he said they're not super full. He said last weekend they were pretty full. The road closure, Highway 38 closures, kind of hurt them. But he said this coming weekend, they expect a lot of people. But it looks pretty full. There's somebody with a hammock, but that's the way to do it. Come up with a hammock and just take you a big, nice snooze. There's a guy with a tent on the roof of the SUV there, and they got RVs in here. It's a fairly level. I missed the sunset. That's what we got talking, and I wanted to get down here because the sun sets over here to my right. I wanted to give you the look through the trees as the sunset, but that didn't happen. But I forget. It's been a while since I've been in here. I know the group campground is way down here. One way, traffic, do not enter. Yeah, there must be like big loops if I remember right. Aspen Loop, St. Anna Loop, group camp. Yeah, the group camp, I think, was the last place we saw the turkeys. The National Wildlife Turkey Federation, they did a plant. I can't remember if I was at that plant over here in Horse Thief Canyon. God, that was early 90s. Traffic, yeah, that's a one-way there. I think the primitive was 26 a night. I didn't grab a info sheet, but the price, you know, scales up if you get electric. And I believe they have some pull-throughs. If you get the big long trailers, it's nice to have a pull-through. I don't think they had any. I'm gonna go all the way down to this one. We'll come back. I don't think they've had any snakes. Mountain lions up here. I'm trying to remember if I've seen a mountain lion. I don't think so. Up here. I think that's the group camp. Yeah, that site's open right there. Is that a pull through? Nope. I didn't want to go back. I didn't want to loop back, or we'll loop back. That way you can see all the sites. But yeah, this is really a mellow campground. Some of them get kind of rowdy, you know, but this has always been kind of a more mellow. There's a nice campfire right there. If you keep going in, this is a Highway 38. You take a right off of on the Heart Bar Road, which you know, and you go down about a quarter mile, you hit this. If you keep going, if you want what they call this yellow post camping, if you keep going down, there's a fork in the road. The left fork is good, takes you to Coon Creek, the cabin. There's yellow posts down there. There's like I want to say 6 or 8, maybe even 10 yellow post campsites down there. Yellow post is you just pull up. You can't have a campfire when it's restricted. You can have propane stoves, that's it. So it's a little, I think yellow post is free, if I remember right. You can also disperse camp, what they call disperse camp, which is what I usually do. It's just off on a forestry road. You, where's that other road? I think it's back this way. Dispersed camping is just off in the woods, national forest. You'll get on like a little spur road, like Jinx Lake Road. There's some spur roads. I want to see, is that a one-way? Yeah, it's a one-way. We need to go up and come back. Oh, this guy must have come up and got some firewood. Yeah, he came up and got some firewood. I saw him when I was walking out. Oh, one way, yep, one way. Can't. There's some big trailers back, and I'm trying to see if that's pull-through. I don't know if they have pull-throughs here. I sold my trailer, so I haven't done trailer camp. I've been out of the tent or back of my truck. Usually back of my truck. I've got it set up with a mattress, one of those foam deals. And let's see, where are we at? We're back to the, try to find the other. Here we go. These people are always like, probably looking like, what the heck? I gotta slow down because the camera's gonna get a little fuzzy here as it gets darker. This camera's got a really good night vision. Like it's pretty well dark, but if you look at the video now, it looks like it's pretty light, but it's actually pretty dark. Everybody's cooking supper. And we were just talking about this. I said, well, how is it, you know, the bears in the morning with all the bacon frying? He said they don't have really a bear issue here, but he says it is tough when they wake up and 20 people around them are frying bacon. Yeah, none of them are pull-throughs, it looks like. There's a big RV, though. You know, you can just back it in and... There's the van campers there. Are they tent camping or they're sleeping in the van? Yeah, get out and come up here, and there's a bunch of places to hike. And you're about 8,000 feet. It's a little, there's okay. Coon Creek, you can go check out. Actually, that's the South Fork of the Santa Ana River. You can go down here and hike down to the South Fork. You can fish there. They stock trout. What else is up here to do? Is that a pull-through? No. Yeah, no pull-throughs. I'd say it's half full. Maybe 2/3 full. These guys are tent camping right there. What else? I mean, if you could go up to Big Bear if you want to go to Big Bear. Big Bear is probably 20 minutes from here. The Aspen Grove is just up the road here. The only Aspen Grove in SoCal is up here. You take the Fish Creek at the fork of the road I was talking about earlier. Coon Creek is left. Fish Creek saddles. Fish Creek trailhead to the right, and there's an Aspen Grove trail. There's a parking lot. The Aspens are 8-10 feet. Last time I went there, they were 6 foot. Somebody was there, was it last fall? Said they are 8 or 10 feet. The lake fire burned them, when was that? 7 years ago? Yeah, it's really cool to see, like in this year's, those yellow, with the quaking aspens, people, we call them, I've always called them quakies. That's what people, when I first came over, that's what they called them. When I first went to the Sierras, they were called quakies. I'll take you down and show you this on the left. That goes back to Highway 38, about a quarter mile down. This road, of course, this is going to get all washboarded. It turns into a dirt road. Yeah, it's going to beat the hell out of the camera. If you take us down to the left fork, takes you to Coon Creek. There's an old cabin down there at the end. It's a box canyon. You can, I think, rent that. It used to be you could rent that, or you get a permit for it, and you can stay at the cabin. It's kind of like a windowless cabin. And then